and welcome back to Beauty Bee. Today we are doing a palette bingo using this palette of singles that I put together. There are 13 shades in here. We're going to be choosing 4 randomly and making a look from it. Well, it's palette bingo. What else is there to say? So I have my random number generator pulled up, min 1, max 13. So I managed to knock the camera, but my first shade that I drew was number 7. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be Glass Bowl from ColourPop. The shade that I pulled previously is from Tarte. This is Pinup, I think. Shade 2 is a dark matte teal. That's from Wet n Wild. And the final shade is number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is a shimmery peach. All right, so I have my work cut out for me. All right, so here are swatches of the shades that I'm going to be working with. We have the peach at the top, Glass Bowl, the green, and then the white. So I'm going to go grab some other makeup, figure things out, and I'll be back in just a sec to do the look. Okay, so I return with most of a plan ready to go. I think my goal is going to be something pretty soft and sort of ethereal. And how does this fit in? I think I'm going to use that as a base and then put Glass Bowl over the top. So I'm just going to pat that over, let's say the second 2/3 of my lid on both sides. This used to be in really nice shade and then I repressed it, and it's just, I can still make it look nice eventually, but it just takes a lot more work now. Also, I made the mistake a couple days ago of putting Professional on this eyelid, and the texture on there is just real weird now. It was okay for the first day, but today it's just feels strange. I don't even know how I managed that, but I did. Okay, so I'm going to really carefully wipe off my fingers because the last thing I want to do is leave like a green thumbprint somewhere. I said thumbprint as I was pointing to my ring finger. So next, again, just using my finger, I went into Glass Bowl and I'm going to pat that all over the lid. I love the way that transforms everything it touches. I'm letting that green really peek through at the very edge, but through most of the lid, I want it covered by Glass Bowl. I really hope that color is coming off well on camera because it's so pretty in real life. It is this super iridescent blue-green, very mermaid. Okay. Smoothing it out on this side. And I think that is good. I probably edited out some talking. I don't exactly remember where I stopped, but I am going to go into that peach with a crease brush, and I'm going to go over the edges, especially in the inner half of my lid with that, and take that almost all the way up to the brow bone. Actually, I am going to take it up to the brow bone. I'm going to take it almost up to the brow. Isn't that a pretty shine that that's adding? Again, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but in person, it does add a little bit of extra interest, extra dimension. I just love sparkle. So we've got 3 of the colors down, 1 more to go. For the white shade, I'm going to go into a shader brush. And I think I'm going to paint over maybe the inner third of my lid, as well as the inner corner. Really making sure that I do a good job with the inner corner of really laying down some pigment there. I don't think I mentioned this, but I primed my lids and set my primer during the time that I was picking out other products, grabbing my brushes and everything. These products are all nice quality, but they would not be showing up this well without primer. I'm going to add a little to my brow bone as well. Really focusing on the outer 2/3 of my brow because I do want that peach to shine through. And with that, I think I am getting close on the eyes. I do want to add a little bit of glass bowl actually mixed with this taupe shade to my lower lash line. I'm just going to take that on a smudger brush. Oops. Dipped into the wrong shadow, so I'm just wiping that off on my hand to use the right combination. And with that, I think we have the eyes. I might add just a little bit more color to the very outer area. I think going into the green. Again on the smudger brush, just deepening up that color a tiny bit, bringing a little further out. I'll go over the edges just with my finger to pat things in. It's not the tidiest eye look I've ever done, but you know what? Honestly, it might be. Let's be real. I think I'm going to clean up that outer edge with a little bit first of some more of the peach, again on the crease brush that I used earlier. And then I might actually go in with just some water to clean that up. A little bit later. I'm going to do the rest of my face first and just see how everything comes together. But so far I'm really liking this. The broad strokes are definitely there. It might need some fine tuning around the edges, but I'm a fan of this look so far. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. I am going to add some mascara. I will probably, again, do that off of camera. But for right now, let's move to the rest of the face, starting with the lips. I'm probably going to keep things pretty simple through the rest of my face because, you know, I have a green duochrome sparkly eye look on. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. This is in the shade Delightful. It is a really, really soft purple. It just gives me a little bit of cool toned something. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go into some blush. I'm going to be mixing Dandelion and Tickle. So a matte blush that's really soft pink with a pinky gold highlighter. I'm trying this brush out for the first time, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like that picked up a lot of product, but it didn't deposit too much product on my face, so we'll see. I'll continue to mess around with it, of course. And then I am going to add some mascara, and I will report back if I cleaned up around the eye. I suspect right now that I won't. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really do like the green. I've done basically this look before, I'll be honest. I used a silver in place of glass bowl, and I didn't blend out with the peach. But otherwise, I had a pretty good idea of how this was going to come together. Quite a similar look, but a very pretty one, and one that I think I will be reaching for something quite similar. Maybe using the peach again. I do think that adds an interesting little quirk to the look, but probably also maybe reaching into a more pinky blush to go with the rest of the face. I think that could be really cute. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing if you did. Thanks again, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.